Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I am going to prime my lid with Painterly Paint Pot. And basically, of course, if you don't know, a primer is something that's going to hold your eyeshadow onto your lid, or a primer is going to hold your foundation on, and it also creates a barrier between, you know, your skin and the products that you're going to be putting onto your face. Say hey, Heaven.
Hey.
Yeah, so that is what we are doing first. And this is going to be super simple, you guys. This is going to be a natural look. And I'm just making sure that I pat this all over my mobile lid. You want to create a even base. So the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to take like a skin tone shadow, and I'm going to place that down into my crease, as well as a little bit over my lid. And that basically kind of soaks up the emolliency, or however you say that word, from what we place down, the primer that we use. And you guys, this is my new camera, and I'm hoping that, you know, things go well with this one. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a kind of skin tone colored eyeshadow or something, and what I'm going to use is Earth from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that on my Dillium 2 785 brush, and this is Anastasia's contour powder in Earth, and we're taking this into the crease, or directly into the socket of my eye. And when I'm going into that color, I'm really packing it on my brush. So this look is going to be really easy. Only thing we're doing is basically making sure that we are blending out those edges really well. So the next thing I'm going to take is I'm going to take ColourPop's eyeshadow. It's a Super Shock shadow in the color On the Rocks, and it looks like this. I'm going to take that color onto my finger, because some of these shadows are just best used by placing them on your finger and apply them that way. And now I'm just going to apply that directly to my lid. I'm going to place that onto my mobile part of my lid. And these shadows are so freaking creamy, it's ridiculous. You want to make sure that you keep patting at this, because you're going to be smoothing this shadow out into the socket of your eye. And it's so easy to blend out with your fingers. Doing it on the other one. And if you blended that eyeshadow out into your crease really well, you're really not going to need to do anything after this. You guys, this look is going to be so simple. So there that is, and this is just basically giving us a watercolor. It isn't as opaque as I had it on one of my pictures on Instagram a couple days ago. So I'm going to go in with the color Get Lucky, and it looks like this. So like really golden. And I'm going to just kind of barely tap into that. I'm going to go directly over top of that shadow we just put down. just because I kind of wanted to stand out a little bit more. Because that first shadow was a little bit darker. It makes this color kind of pop as well. And I am liking what that looks like. So I'm going to go back with that 785 brush, and I'm just going to go into the crease. I really don't have to do much blending at all. Just done. And off camera, I'm going to apply some lashes, and the lashes that I'm going to use today are going to be the Pixie Luxe lashes, just to keep the look simple and look natural. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil in the color, well, it's called Milk, and it's white. And I am going to line my waterline with that. Ugh. And I basically am using that particular one because the lashes are kind of big, and I didn't choose the Pixie Luxe lashes. I chose the Boudoir lashes, so I'm using those instead. And now I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to take the color Morocco from the Anastasia World Traveler palette. If you guys don't have that palette, like, you legit need it. If you can get your hands on that one and the Amrisa palette, those together, like, you don't need anything else. Like, those two palettes are going to be like bomb.com. You can create 1,000 looks and just keep going with those. So now what I'm doing, I'm taking Morocco and I'm going through my lash line with that color with a Dillium Tools pencil brush, and this is the 780 brush. I'm going to take a small smudger brush, and I'm going to take Fudge from that same eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to get even closer to those lashes. And now I'm going to take the color Pink Champagne from the same palette, and I'm placing that into my tear duct. It's basically going to open up my eye even more. Even though I use that white, it opened up my eye some. Using this as well helps. So, looks like that. And off camera, I'm going to apply some mascara, but I'm going to go ahead and put some blush on. You guys know what blush I'm going to use. It's going to be a Coté. Well, no, I'll switch it up. I'll use Stubborn by making it look like this. And I'm going to just apply like the smallest amount of this. We don't want to be overwhelmed by this blush. So I just literally kind of like dapped in there and got my butt out of there. So it looks like that. And now I am going to line my lips with NYX Mahogany Pencil. Just like that. Anastasia's new liquid lipstick in the color Dusty Rose. And it looks like that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment. This will be the first time I'm using this. I'm going to take Anastasia's Starlight Illuminator. It looks like that. And it said it's a iridescent kind of color. So we're going to hope that it's going to be iridescent and it just kind of bounces off my skin and not be just white. So placing it there, and it looks good right now. And if you like touch these illuminators, these things feel just like freaking butter. Like just like butter. And I'm basically done. I just have to add some mascara. And alright, you guys, so this is the finished look here. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. This is my new camera and I'm definitely not understanding what am I supposed to be doing. Yeah, like looking at, like, I have like an app that shows me like what I'm looking like, and it's kind of looking like I'm really washed out. So I'm hoping that when I go to look at the video, I'm not washed out. But if you're possibly liking what you see, then definitely let me know. I use the Anastasia Starlight highlight, and that baby is, ooh, from like looking at a distance, I'm looking like, yes, honey, yes, but ooh, yes. Anyways, so look at it. Yes, the highlight's on point. This is a close-up look. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, and my little earring just fell out. My lip.